My name is Calvin Metz. I'm going to try to explain a little bit to you about Aiki combat. It's my style. I've developed it over the last 24 years. It's a mixture of a lot of different styles. The main styles being prevalent in it is Aiki Jitsu, Aiki Jitsu to be exact, Hapkido, Shinmu Hapkido, Muay Thai, Penjak Silat, Kenpo, things of that nature, and it's all blended into one style. It's not like we do one technique that's Hapkido and then one technique that's Aiki Jitsu. Either principles or the techniques itself has been blended in one. Very rarely will you have a technique that is solely one. One of the things that I do want to go over is how you teach the style, since we do a lot of combination stuff. And what I mean by that is hitting a person several times to soften the person up. When you teach somebody this, you want to take it in a one step at a time mode, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you here in just a little bit, but I just thought I'd tell you this. Thank you a lot. Okay, now we're going to get into the technique portion of the video, and first we're going to do a series of blitzing, what I call blitzing techniques. This is blitzing technique number one. We're going to do it against a jab. Okay? Let's get right here. Okay. And what we're doing here is an inside scissor block. Hitting the bicep, I'm trapping the arm, elbow strike, wrap, push, pushing them off balance. The knee, downward elbow to the neck, coming out, kick, break the leg. You can also, it's up to you, it's according to what this person's done. If it warrants a broken leg, you can break the leg. If not, you can go to the thigh. A good kick with the heel to the thigh will stop most anybody. Okay, again, slow. Parry, hit, trap, elbow, push, knee, elbow, kick. Okay, go this way. And you notice at the very first of the tape, I've always got my hand on him. That's so I can feel what he's trying to do. Okay, this is blitzing technique number two, and we're going to do this against a hook punch. Okay, this is like a combination of blocks. What we're going to be doing here is first a stop hit, and then we're going to go from a stop hit to what we'll call a moving block. Okay? And what we did there, this is the stop hit. I'm moving out off the line just a little bit. Doing a straight punch, hitting the bicep with this, and this hand comes around and hits the arm. And I come down, break the arm with a strike here, then with a rear knee, pushing him off balance, knee, and downward hammer fist to the back of the neck. Here's my feeler. I always got, if you notice, these techniques, I'll always have, on 99% of these techniques, will have a feeler on it. There will be some occasions where it won't be. But most of the time it will be. See, I'm stepping out. I'm not stepping straight in when I do that stop hit. Break, grab, push, knee, step forward, hammer fist. Okay, the third technique we're going to do, it's another blitzing technique, and we're going to do this against a front kick. This is called, it's with an outside scoop block. Okay? Okay, the fourth blitzing technique we're going to do is we're going to do it against a right cross. Okay, now this block that we're doing is, I call it a double slap block. You see this block in Muay Thai mostly, but a lot of styles use it. You slap the hand and take it down to his triangulation point, which is right straight in front of him, making him lose his balance, and pulling him right into an elbow. Then you push just a little bit, the knee, step forward, there's my feeler right here, and downward elbow to the spine. My feeler. Always got a hold of this here. Okay, the fifth technique, the fifth blitzing technique, we're going to be doing against a hook punch as well. We go about this one a little different, give you a little variety. This one, we're destroying the arm when we do this technique. Okay, and what we're doing here is I'm chopping down on the arm, slicing. This is not a chop. We are slicing, and as we slice, we grab the back of the head for a base, put the elbow right in his eye socket, grabbing his head, and we do what we call a double jumping knee kick. Right into the face, pulling his head down into that knee kick. Is going to be against a left front kick, while me being in a right stance. Earlier we did a front kick, well, we did an outside scoop. This time we're going to be doing an inside scoop.
Okay.
Okay, the sixth technique, the sixth blitzing technique that we're going to do is against a left front kick while I'm still in a right lead. So we're going to be doing an inside scoop technique with this one. Okay, what I'm doing here is scooping, and before he gets his balance, I'm doing a real fast front leg snap kick to the groin. There. And then whatever hand, this hand here is guarding, and I'll trap a hand if it's close, and going in with the vertical elbow, wrapping, putting the knee into the body, take a step forward, and the downward hammer strike. My feeler again. It's always there. Well, anytime you're in close like that, you need that. Okay, the seventh technique we're going to do is a choke. We're going to do a series of chokes that we do here in Aiki Combat. This is the most basic one. We call it King Python. When we do King Python, it's when we go down to the ground with the leg scissors. We're only going to do this on the first one, the combative one. The slow ones, we're just going to get up to that part. I'll explain what you need to do this properly. So, when you're doing the block, there's your punch, roll the head, hit, then wrap up. And when you fall, you want to fall in like a side fall fashion. I'll go ahead and do this one more time. It's like this leg goes out and you fall in a side fall fashion to where the guy does not fall on top of you. If the guy falls on top of you and he's a big guy, it might hurt you. But you want to hide your head down behind the head so he cannot reach back and poke in the eyes, whatever the case may be. And when you're doing this, you do just like a python. You feel him breathe, and when he takes a breath out, you squeeze a little harder. Wait for him to breathe, squeeze a little harder, and he'll be passing out in just a few seconds. Okay, to get into it, punch. I'm grabbing the head so he cannot lower his chin. Hit, wrap here, and this is your hole that you want to be in. Like, reach back and try to poke me in the eyes. And this is what you're doing. That's what that's for, that little cubby hole, so you cannot be poked in the eyes. Okay, remember the side fall? Fall out so you fall to the side where the guy won't fall flat on your stomach or groin. You don't want that to happen. Cubby hole, there you have it. Okay? This is a strike as well around the throat to get it going. Okay? Okay? Yeah, it could be. Okay? A couple times this way. Okay, the eighth technique that we're going to do is called vice. It's another choke that we do here in Aiki Combat. We're going to be doing this against your drunking hook, John Wayne hook, whatever you want to call it, a wide hook. Okay? This is why we call it vice. We're vicing his arm to his neck and pinning our body weight on top of him to choke him out. Okay, the block we're doing is called a blending block or a camming block. You can see what it does. We're just camming it right over our head. And what you want to be doing is sticking this hand out at the same time that you're doing it so it falls right here. And then clamp the neck, turn, and drop. Oh, yeah! Drop right on top of him so your body weight is on top of him. Okay. If you have a problem with the guy with balance, we'll show you a little variation with that too. Okay, hand out. Here, kick that leg, and then drop. Just make sure you have your body weight. That's going to help with the choke. It's hard for him to breathe with you on top of him. Okay. Trying to do this with much control as I can. You want to fall on this guy, which is hard to do with control, but that, in combat, that's what you want to do, is fall on top of him and try to knock the breath out of him so the choke will take less time to be applied. Keep a wide base with your feet. Okay, the next technique, the ninth technique, is another choke. It's called spider. This one we have an arm bar with the choke, and we're going to do the takedown and control just a little bit differently. You can do spider in the same sense as king python with the leg scissors. That's not the one we're going to be doing. This is a different kind of control on the ground. So you can say double lapel grab. Okay. Got him locked there, got the arm lock here, turn and drop. Okay, and this is one of the techniques that you will learn pressure points in as well. We're grabbing one, the radial nerve, pulling in and hitting one with the elbow, then coming up with the elbow, then shoot the arm down. Around and grab. Just take a step back with the leg that mirrors the arm. Turn, hook this arm, and there you have him. Okay? Okay, the 10th technique that we're going to do is called tornado, and we're going to do this against a jab punch. arm break is you're taking him down, you're breaking the arm. Here, you get finger locking that you can go into after you broke the arm to make it that much more painful.